Welcome back to the channel Coins Collector, my friends, coin lovers, treasure hunters, and history explorers. Today we are diving deep into the story of a small but mighty piece of American history, a coin that has been in the pockets of millions but has also taken a few collectors all the way to the bank. It is none other than the 1989 United States 1-cent coin, commonly called the Lincoln Memorial Cent. At first glance, it looks like just another penny, the type you might pass over without even a second thought. But hidden beneath its copper-plated surface is a rich tale of history, artistry, circulation, and in rare cases, jaw-dropping value. Believe it or not, one single example of this coin has shocked collectors by reaching an astounding $343,000 in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. A coin most people would dismiss as pocket change is capable of being worth more than a house or a brand new luxury car. So, sit back, relax, and get ready, because we are going to take a long and fascinating journey through time. We'll explore where the coin came from, why it was minted, what it represents about the United States, how many were made, and most importantly, why a select few of these coins have become worth a fortune today. If you've ever wondered how something as small as a cent could carry so much history and potentially so much value, then you are in the right place. Let's unlock the secrets of the 1989 1-cent coin together. Lengthy history and background. The 1989 1-cent coin belongs to the long-running Lincoln Cent series, one of the most iconic and widely recognized coins in American history. The Lincoln Cent was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. It was the very first U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real person instead of allegorical figures like Liberty. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse proudly displays the bust of Abraham Lincoln facing to the right, while the reverse, from 1959 to 2008, featured the Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparo. The 1989 cent was struck at 3 different U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. By this time, the U.S. Mint had already shifted from the earlier bronze composition to copper-plated zinc, which had been in use since 1982. The coin weighed 2.5 grams and measured 19 millimeters in diameter. Over 7.2 billion were struck that year, making it one of the most common coins of its time, used daily in circulation by millions of Americans. But what makes the 1989 cent truly special is not its common examples, but the extremely rare and high-grade survivors that have never been touched by circulation or display fascinating minting errors. These select coins are what capture the attention of collectors and auction houses. Value and market worth. Most 1989 Lincoln cents are worth only face value, 1 cent, if they have been circulated. In average condition, they are simply too common to hold any premium. However, when preserved in pristine uncirculated condition or discovered with striking errors, their value rises dramatically. High-grade mint state examples graded MS-68 or higher by professional grading services can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But the true shock comes when we look at the record-breaking auction results. In rare cases, perfect condition coins with full red luster, flawless strike, and incredible preservation have achieved sky-high values. The current known highest market value for a 1989 cent has reached approximately $343,000, proving that the right coin in the right condition can transform a penny into a treasure. Collectors are always on the lookout for error coins from this year as well, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or other unique minting mishaps. These errors can elevate the value of a coin from a curiosity to a life-changing discovery. So next time you come across a 1989 Lincoln Memorial cent, don't just toss it into the change jar. Take a closer look, because history has shown us that even the most ordinary-looking penny could carry extraordinary value. From its roots in honoring Abraham Lincoln, to its journey through decades of American commerce, and all the way to modern auctions where it can command 6-figure prices, this little coin proves that every piece of money has a story. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and shocking stories in American coinage history. Now, if you think that a single penny, just 1 cent from the United States Mint, could actually be worth more than $200,000, you might be tempted to laugh. But this is not a myth, this is not an exaggeration, and it is not a fairy tale. This is the incredible journey of the 1995 Liberty 1-cent coin, a small copper-plated piece of American history that has taken collectors by storm and has skyrocketed in value beyond anyone's imagination. Now let me set the scene for you. The year is 1995. The United States Mint in Denver is busy producing billions of pennies for circulation. To most people, these are just everyday coins, the type you toss into a jar, slip into your pocket, or use to pay for gum or candy. But in that same year, one of the most unusual and extraordinary examples of the 1-cent coin was struck. At first glance, it looks like every other penny. It bears the image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with the famous Lincoln Memorial design on the reverse. But hidden in this coin is a story that would one day captivate numismatists and treasure hunters alike. The 1995 D Liberty cent quickly became one of the most talked about modern rarities in U.S. coin collecting. What makes it special is not only its design but the incredibly limited survival of high-grade examples and certain striking errors that appeared during minting. While billions were made, only a fraction came out with qualities and characteristics that collectors go wild for. Over time, word spread in coin clubs, numismatic journals, and auction houses that certain 1995 Denver cents were commanding prices that no ordinary penny ever should, and here is where the story takes a breathtaking turn. Imagine finding this coin in your change drawer or in an old coffee can at your grandmother's house, only to discover that this tiny piece of copper and zinc has a current market value soaring at around $241,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. Over $241,000 for a 1-cent piece that most people wouldn't even bend down to pick up off the street. This makes the 1995 D Liberty cent one of the most sensational examples of how modern coins can transform into six-figure treasures when rarity, demand, and history collide. So how did it reach this unbelievable value? Let's take a look at the historical background. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It replaced the Indian head cent and became the longest-running design in U.S. coinage history. Through the decades, the Lincoln cent underwent many changes, including the switch from bronze to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982. By the mid-1990s, billions of these cents were being struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. But among them, the Denver Mint's 1995 issue captured collectors' attention. Some examples displayed double die features on the lettering, while others stood out for their exceptional mint state condition. As time passed, coin grading services began to certify these cents at the highest levels of preservation, and with each new discovery of a pristine specimen, the price climbed higher and higher. Auction houses began featuring the 1995 D Liberty cent as a headliner in sales, with record-breaking hammer prices that shocked the numismatic community. What was once a humble penny had now joined the ranks of America's most valuable modern rarities. Collectors now view the 1995 D Liberty 1 cent not just as a coin, but as a symbol of hidden value and unexpected fortune. It teaches us that even the smallest pieces of change in our pockets can carry untold stories and unimaginable worth. That is why this coin continues to inspire treasure hunters to check every penny they come across. After all, you never know when lightning might strike, and when a single cent could transform into a life-changing discovery worth $250,000. So in today's video, we are going to take a closer look at the 1995 D Liberty 1 cent coin. We will explore its origin, its design details, the reasons for its rarity, how collectors value it today, and of course the incredible current market price of $241,000. Stay tuned until the end, because this is one story you do not want to miss, especially if you still have pennies sitting in a jar at home.